Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. Many of you already know the story of my infertility and IVF journey. I can't begin to express how thankful am I to God for in the midst of it all to have been able to finally get a name for what had made me extremely sick for over 14 years. 14 years ago, my doctor has accidentally found what appeared to be a normal cyst behind the uterus during an abdominal ultrasound. We were actually testing the machine itself. I wasn't even there as a patient. One thing led to another, and that small cyst on its way out left a scar made up of over 70% cancer cells. Praise the Lord, for His works are amazing, and I stand healed today. However, that was just the beginning. For the next 5 years, I went to a plethora of doctors accusing tiredness, dizziness, dry skin, rashes on the skin, and acne, even though I had no issues with it during puberty or previously. I had blood in my stool and many other things, and I was diagnosed with Psoriazis and IBS. Furthermore, for the next 7 years, I was dealing with infertility on top of it, and the new diagnosis of PCOS. Only after my third miscarriage is when I was tested genetically to find possible abnormalities with my chromosomes, and I was also tested for possible autoimmune diseases. That is how I found out about my Hashimoto's condition. Living with an autoimmune disease can be very difficult, especially during a flare. One common feature of many autoimmune diseases is the occurrence of flares, also called relapses. Relapses are episodes of increased disease severity. Autoimmune diseases are thus often characterized by relapses and remissions, in which symptoms appear and then subside. On this particular day, I was feeling terrible due to a flare-up caused most likely by hormonal imbalances. Around 12 months postpartum, every woman goes through these changes and hormonal spikes. Even though body changes are normal at this time, whenever I am experiencing a flare-up, my body weight and appearance will dramatically change. That is a struggle in itself. Yet I have learned to love my body the way it appears to be in its season of life. I have found myself in need to change my entire lifestyle and make adjustments so I can feel some relief and try to reduce inflammation as much as possible. Some things are easier than others. Amongst the most important ones is that I try to incorporate daily movement and light exercise, as I cannot do too much due to the fatigue and tiredness as well as dizziness, and eating an AIP diet. An autoimmune protocol diet can be similar to paleo diet, but it's usually more strict. It primarily involves eliminating certain foods that may cause inflammation and reintroducing them gradually once symptoms improve. This diet can be very expensive because of avoiding food additives, hormones, sugars, gluten, and such. I always choose organic whole foods when possible and try not to buy too many processed foods or at all. I can make a whole video about how I budget and meal plan as well and shop for all these things. If you are interested, please let me know. If you like this video, please like it and share it with your friends and family. Leave a comment perhaps. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing this as it will help me a lot. We are definitely not rich people, so discipline is key here, as well as find the priorities to where we are willing to spend extra and where we get to make some cuts in the budget. Having a 13-month-old toddler gives no option but wake up and try to go on with your life and activities even when you don't feel like it or when in pain, especially because my husband is gone for most work days. Whenever he's home, he does a lot of things around the house and he's a huge help. We are so blessed to have him in our lives for so many reasons. On this day, I had to clean the kitchen and reorganize it a little bit. I also meal plan and prepped some chicken thighs and vegetables, as well as I had cut up a delicious watermelon for the following days. You might notice the change of outfits a few times, and that is because I had to go out a few times for groceries and running some errands. I like to close my kitchen fairly early, so around 8 o'clock I went upstairs and got myself ready for bed after an exhausting day. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in my next one.